trying to put the beat down on Jamie and the Bionic Woman. Ooh, they were so scary when their girl masks fell off, often and inconveniently during combat, revealing their horrifying fembot innards. But really, all they wanted was to belong. And let's not forget poor Lisa Galloway, who was so screwed up, she not only had surgery to look like the Bionic Woman while trying to replace Jamie, she really started to think she was Jamie. What a pathetic nutbag. Now, there was someone I could relate to. Yay, Lisa, and listen, don't worry about having trouble kicking your smoking habit. Everybody smoked in the 70s. Hailey, Fred, Betsy, and Lara had one other thing in common. They all had mommy issues, good and bad. Hailey's mom bought her, literally paid money to get her. So while she loves her mom, she also thinks of herself as a baby who didn't have a hospital ID on her ankle, but a price tag. Fred and her mother, the gracefully aging hippie Moon Bim, are as different as it's possible for two people to be. Betsy adores her mother, but walks softly around her. The disintegration of her mother's marriage by her father and his second wife had a tremendous impact on how Betsy views marriage. Anyone's, including her own. And Lara and her mother aren't even the same species. No, literally. Jeannie Wyndham is human. Lara is pack. And destined to boot her mother out of a job, something she yearns for and dreads. I loved that these women could love their moms fiercely and unapologetically, while at the same time wondering how did they ever come to be daughters of women so different from themselves? Anywho, here they are, Hailey, Fred, Betsy, and Lara. And they are flawed up the yin-yang. Turned out, I was okay with that. Here's hoping you will be too.
And now, the first story in Undead and Underwater. Supergirl.
A quote from the character Peter Gibbons in the movie Office Space. So, I was sitting in my cubicle today, and I realized, ever since I started working, every single day of my life has been worse than the day before it. So that means that every single day that you see me, that's on the worst day of my life. Human beings were not meant to sit in little cubicles staring at computer screens all day, filling out useless forms and listening to 8 different bosses drone on about mission statements. The Coons' rallying cry from South Park. Assholes! Otto's rallying cry from A Fish Called Wanda. Assholes! From Mystery Men, the Shoveler and Mr. Furious speaking. If we had a billionaire like Lance Hunt as our benefactor. That's because Lance Hunt is Captain Amazing. Oh, here we go. Don't start that again. Lance Hunt wears glasses. Captain Amazing doesn't wear glasses. He takes them off when he transforms. That doesn't make any sense. He wouldn't be able to see. From 30 Rock. Oh, Mother, I can't believe you're dying of old age. Don't cry for me, Tartine. I've had a full life. Oh, the things I've seen. The first Clinton administration, the Nagano Olympics, Microsoft Windows 95. But I'm 41 now. Time to die. From my super ex-girlfriend, Professor Bedlam and Max Saunders speaking. I'm not going to help you kill her. Kill? I didn't say kill. I said neutralize. It's a neutral word, like Switzerland. Prologue. As John Doe dived out of the bullet path, or where a bullet would go if he lingered, he had time to wonder, when did my life turn into a John Woo movie? Or a Roadrunner cartoon? When my burglar parents named me John Doe so I'd have an automatic alias? This is all their fault, yes. It really did start out simply. Crime ran in his family, and marijuana is a gateway drug. How else to explain how he'd gone from amiable, sleepy pot user to emaciated, stressed, pseudo-ruthless cokehead dealer? It was once again trendy to blame the parents for everything from bleeding ulcers to a life of crime, but he never had a chance. Dad. There's no point in